Hey everybody, it's David coming back at you. We are week 4 of our road trip, Roadmap for a Revolution. It's been a great trip so far. We've hit commitment, we swung down to reconciliation, over to call, and this week we're going to focus in on cost. And so Steven's inside right now. This road trip's making me hungry, so I'm getting some snacks right now.
David.
So I'm excited, I'm hungry. Yeah.
Have you ever been into one of these places? They have everything.
Everything?
Look at this. I got Funyuns, all the
right.
fun of an onion. A sample pack from the morning. I need my Pops, but I know that you like Rice Krispies.
I love Rice Krispies.
This, I know you like Tiger Juice, so that's for you.
I'm a G.
And then tonight, if we get hungry back in the room, we can have ramen with shrimp.
They got scrimps in the ramen.
Sure.
Yes. That's good.
I didn't know if you would like the Inquirer, so
Inquirer's not my thing.
I got a little something for you too. That's for you. Okay,
Jet.
now here's
Riches on the cover, man.
But here's the thing: is that $48 for this. So
For that?
I just need about 25, call it 30 from you, and that'll be it.
That's not right.
We'll settle up later.
That's not
I'll
right.
Just take these.
This did not cost that much.
I'm doing the shopping for the family now.
I would never be that cruel to you.
That's what it cost. We're gonna have a great time, but there's a cost involved, right? There's a cost involved, as we're gonna find out later.
Yeah.
Anyways, have a seat.
I can't read the map.
Here we go.
This big old bag here.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Kyle.
Guys,
What's going on?
hey, okay, up top.
Okay.
We are going to go talk to the Witt family.
Who are they?
They are Randy, his wife Mary, and Randy's brother Paul, who lives with them.
Great. Why are we here?
They actually take care of Randy's brother Paul, who's about 40 years old. He has Down syndrome. So he's been living with them for about 8 years. So we're just interested in what that's like to have Paul in their lives. You guys will sit down with Randy and with Paul first,
Okay.
just to get to know Paul a little bit, and just to see kind of their relationship, and then we'll sit you guys down with Randy and with Mary.
And
Cool.
talk about the cost.
The cost.
Cost.
Got it?
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. This is Mary and Randy.
Hey,
and
Mary.
Paul.
I'm
Hi.
David.
Mary.
David, it's nice to meet you.
Randy.
Steve.
David. Hey, Paul.
Hi, Randy.
Good to meet you.
I think we're gonna have a conversation.
All right,
Let's
let's do it.
settle on in.
Let's do it.
Come on in.
I won.
Hey, how you doing?
I won.
Reds won.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're again tonight.
Paul, tell me about how do you feel about Randy?
He actually take a boy. Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Hey, turkey boy.
Why?
Watch
yeah.
it. Watch it. Watch it. He's
Yeah, what me? Not. Ooh.
Sweet.
but show him how you really do it with a.
That's very
There you go.
Wow.
That's right.
And that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard. We've all tried to master that. And
So this has been around.
I don't know how it started. 8 years old or so was the earliest pictures that we have went back and
Is that
found him
right?
with his hanger. So, and he's had 2 or 3 different ones. He flung one off of a bridge once. Went down in the river, and that was very bad.
Traumatic.
That was dramatic. That was the last one. That was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, perfect.
When Randy and I first met, and we were on a date a couple times, when I met Paul, I knew right away that there was a special connection between the two. And a few months after that, I just knew someday if I was going to be stuck with this man for the rest of my life, that Paul would eventually be living with us. You can just see the special connection they have with each other. It's hysterical. Sometimes he'll run up to Randy and just wrap his whole body around him. And they just make each other really happy. It's definitely very, very special.
Can you tell us about growing up with him?
Yeah, basically, I mean, Paul, when he was first born, the doctor explained to my parents that he had this Down syndrome. And they said, listen, you need to just take him home and enjoy him because he's probably not going to live more than a year. We had a big family meeting, 7 boys. She told everybody that, this is how it is. We're going to have Paul for about a year, and that's it. But of course, that didn't didn't turn out that way.
They gave her a choice, either institutionalize him or take him home and enjoy him for a year. So she made a choice a long time ago that she was going to take that baby home and love him.
You know, I've been like Paul's protector all my life. You know, I've always kept him under my wing and just always wanted to do normal things with him and not make him feel out of place or anything.
What is it like, a day in the life for your family?
Paul is all about routine. Everything is by the clock. Well, we have to fix his breakfast every morning. He has an egg sandwich, you know, every morning. And
At 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. He takes a bus to workshop, and then he rides home on the bus from workshop. He comes in, he gets his snacks that he likes to eat. He'll probably watch Sports Channel for half an hour or so, and then he'll
He's
go
a
up.
huge sports fan.
Right, absolutely.
24/7.
Okay.
Then he'll go up to his room and he'll take a nap. And he gets up at 8 and comes back down and expects dinner to be, you know, ready for him.
And he can only eat certain foods because he has a very sensitive stomach.
He has to be bathed. He doesn't.
Yeah, he needs help
he's not
with the
able to take
shower.
a shower by himself, so that has to be done for
He
him.
can't do hot and cold water.
Yeah.
He can't button, so we try to buy all of his clothes, and he can't really zip.
I've learned Paul's language. I understand him. Not everyone understands Paul when he speaks.
That's true.
His speech is not clear, you know, real clear.
I can only imagine that there may be things that you might not be able to do that you would be able to do otherwise. Vacations or spur of the moment
Business
things.
trips or
All that. Yeah, everything. Vacations, we've been lucky. Our dad is still able to, even though he's got a lot of health problems, but he's still able to kind of help out with him.
We just have to make sure we don't go out of town at the same time. Or if he's got to work late, he makes sure that I'm home. Because Paul wants his cheeseburger at 8 o'clock. So,
That's where our kids come in really big. They really help out a lot. I mean, if we need someone to be here for Paul at 8 o'clock because we're at dinner with some friends, they'll do it in a heartbeat. And that won't question it for a second.
So we're already hearing some of the cost that there's been for you in having Paul in your life. What did that feel like for you?
It's just very, I mean, I grew up with him. It was just, you know, it's all pretty normal, really. I never really felt like there was a cost or a burden or anything like that. We were just brothers. He's just a brother to me. I always knew he would probably live with us anyway. My mom, her big thing was she was always worried that he was going to be institutionalized, and she didn't want that. All the way to when she died, she was really worried about that. You know, we told her that there's no way that was going to happen. Paul would, you know, be with us for the rest of his life. So
people would ask me a lot, wow, it's pretty amazing that, you know, you're taking Paul in. And that's just the opposite. It's pretty amazing that Paul's in my life. I'm not a blessing to him. He is definitely a blessing to us.
There's just a radical version of love that I see being expressed here. Like, how does that translate into your marriage and into your kids?
When I see my husband interact with his brother unselfishly, lovingly, it just makes me love him even way more, if that's even possible. But he does that for me too.
There you go.
And I feel it. And I know he gives it to Paul, he gives it to me, he gives it to the kids. So Paul has taught me how to love unconditionally. No matter what, he loves me. Back in the early days when I used to cook, I don't do that anymore. He used to cook. No matter what I would put in front of him, if my kids wouldn't eat it, he would eat every bite and thank you, Mary, I love it, you know, and patience because he's slow and I gotta go. So he has taught me patience too. I'm still working on that one, but yeah.
Randy, I just want to thank you. I just think about how love doesn't disappoint, and I don't hear or see any disappointment in any of this. And the way that you have just been an example of what a father and a husband should be just really brings me a lot of encouragement. Thank you for doing that.
thank you.
What did you think?
I love the wits, and
Good people.
I enjoyed Paul. The most striking thing to me is that we would like to talk about the fact, hey, you're having to bathe Paul,
Right.
you're having to feed him.
Yeah.
You have to work your lives around his very defined schedule. And they, because of love, they don't even see those things as sacrifices. That is stunning to me.
And the obedience that Randy is demonstrating by knowing at a very early age that this is a call in his life to love and to care for his brother.
Him following this call to love his brother has not only cost himself, it's cost his wife, it's cost his children.
Yep.
And he, as far as we know, didn't hesitate to bring that kind of sacrifice into his family, into his home. Because sometimes when we are called to something, it's going to cost the people around us for us to follow Jesus.
It's good.
Yeah, these people are great.
It's good.
You ready to get back on the bike?
Yeah.
All right.
Today.
Yes.
Today's a new day.
Today is a new day.
Can I drive?
David, you hurt me with that question because I bought you the Jet magazine, and I think let's don't push it.